Let's go into the game right now. We're ready to dive in. And, you know, like you said, the Phoenix, it's such a different playstyle from the others. You know, it's a very compact duelist. It's more about sort of taking an area, really locking it down, and basically becoming a wrecking ball in a one certain area, as opposed to, you know, say like a Jet who's just like, you know, quite literally
repositioning, safety, all of that.
Exactly, yeah. And this one is all about sort of an area and having it and dominating it. This is something that's important into Ascent. But, ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to talk about the game itself. Atlast versus Anbu Elite Gaming. Who will prevail again? My name is Illustrato. This is Astro. We're going to be your casters here. For those who just tuned in, this is First Strike, the first in a series of globally synchronized events, of course, done by Riot. And we are so pumped to be here, ladies and gentlemen. Recon Dart will be taken down immediately, and it's shaping up to be a nice default over here by Atlast.
So here's the thing. Atlast actually had a very abomination of a time on attack, I believe, during the group stage. It was when they shifted up to the defending side with the help of Dre on that operator Jet, where it really turned around for them. So this is going to be something a little bit more different for us, where they're going to be again on the attacking side. So we'll see how they've kind of adjusted from group stage coming into the playoffs. Because again, Atlast, this is their first true challenge coming into First Strike. Anbu is such an incredible team, and it goes to show. And we'll have to see that as this round progresses.
Yeah, I agree. The damage has been already quite significant across all of these members right here. A lot of damage through and through. Although they do find one kill onto Tim, who has been lurking, you know, separately from her team. Because you know, a lot of the time you imagine, you know, sure, this is a Sage. He's probably going to split with the team, stay in the back and heal up. No, the Sage is the one lurking, and it has been, you know, proving to be effective for the most part. Just not in this round, but the spike will be planted towards B.
Now I just wanted to add, Illustrato, that there is both one-way smokes on both entrances on the back of site, and imagine if everybody's inside of that. It's going to be very easy for Anbu to be able to clutch his back out. They have no vision whatsoever. Here comes Anbu for the retake, and only leaving Bri and Yoshi to try to make this happen, but so many ultimates, abilities being thrown in the back of the site, and an easy retake for the Anbu Elite Gaming squad. Successful, so might as well just play the retake.
And they might expect it.
Exactly.
Yeah, so one thing they're doing now, I like what they're changing it up with. Raffi actually changing up that the placement of those one-ways. Now he's placed them towards the B entrance and actually leaving it alone. They're sacrificing B control and just choosing to fight mid instead. And this is a really great idea on the defensive side, because if you have an advantage towards mid, especially in terms of weaponry, you're going to win most of your duels because it's just a wide open space.
Definitely is. And with Atlas,
take more long-range duels just so they wouldn't get caught off by like a rush or something. When that first kill came down, you actually saw Raffi give it up. But before I get to that, Dre gonna come in with a kill here. He's finding another one, pushing towards Market. Oh, it's actually Kaja who spams through that smoke. 6 finds 2 as well, and this round has turned on its head. Whoa! What a shot with a Marshall right there from Kaja, and things have
the numbers coming into the A site. They still don't really have the weaponry to follow up with that. Now Drace is going to go for a quick little fake dash, maybe a little bit of a misexecution there, but they still do take the site, although their opponent was able to get inside, and Shadow's not going to get knocked out at all. Dre does finally shut him down. Spike will get planted, but this is going to be a 3 versus 3 with Atlast still not having the weapons that they sorely need to take this site back. But Raffi, let's see what he has.
He's got to tap away, get spotted out by the recon ball. They have information on one. It's a nice shot right there onto Bri. Dre's still alive though. He's got 3. Yoshi finds one more, and it's a 2v1 now. It's a clutch situation here. HP is low, swinging out wide. It's Yoshi all alone here against Raffi. Doesn't have the information, and that's a great round, an eco round win. Well, I mean, economic reset, excuse me. AEG, they'll want to be holding on to their guns here. They don't have a lot, especially after that AWP investment they made in the previous round. That went sour for them.
30 seconds left.
Now, Shy Dope looking for the headshots here on this angle. Will be breaking through the wall, but the spike has already gone down. They'll be pushing around for more map control here. But will they expect this one player on the side? No, they won't. Tony Banks gets one, but he gets traded out by Yoshi. Spots the sneaky position real quick right there. And that's going to be one player left, but it's going to be a Raffi 1v2 situation. It's not going to matter in the end as Yoshi once again finishes off the round.
But it's going to allow him to get a little bit of information as there comes Kaja just leaping up in top of the smokes. Not going to be able to find anybody. Almost gets taken down by through the smoke shooting of Atlast here. But they are still hungry. Nowhere to run. And that is going to be the Hunter's Fury activated. Not going to find any targets though. But that is going to waste a little bit of the ult economy for AEG.
Yeah, and that's important to bait that out right there. I mean, using it on this kind of round, that's very questionable for me. Because first of all, this round is very probably saved it for a later round here. But going to the B site right here is where we're going to find ourselves. Going to go for an execute at some point. You're going to see them explode onto site at any point. The one way is good for one. And Bri will be pushing through it. Though from the back, there's actually a kill from the lurker. Nice refrag right there. Tim actually gets that res in the end. Flashes are imminent right now, but doesn't look like it's going to be deployed just yet. Should be a 4v5 retake. It's not an easy one right here. The Tailwind is punished, and Yoshi actually gets one. Yoshi gets 3 right now. That's another one. He's been finding these rounds one after the other after the other. He finally drops right now, but it is now a 1v2 here. And it's 6. He has to find 2 headshots. Finds one through the box. Now it's Tim going down right here. Tim finds it, and the battle stage continues onwards in the 3-3.
And you need like a full 4 seconds to be able to plant down that spike. Oh my goodness! They just run out on site, and it's going to be the miss from Kaja. Actually, not a miss, but he was tagged down to 50. There's going to be the one to challenge again. It's going to be Dre, who will use his Cloud Burst to at least blind Kaja just by a smidge, as they do get control of that mid side. But you cannot dry peek Kaja like that.
Yeah, you can. You got to force him off of those angles if you want to take map control from him, but it's not going to be that easy. The Aldrone was a good attempt to do that, but it's simply going to Wind Orb. Will be spotted out by the recon, but that's a lot of utility just to find out where this Opper is right here. And will also still not get spotted there, so that can give a false sense of security towards Atlast right now in this 3v5, and that could be quite fatal here. Fortunately for them, they're going to be walking towards A. That's a missed shock, a recon dart here. That's awkward. Oh no, Tim spots him out, pulls out the heal, almost gets the kill as well. 6 takes a little bit too long to get it, but in the end, Tim goes down. That's going to be a 2v4 at the moment here. Another retake, and it seems like almost every round it's a spike plant here. Odin chipping away underneath, will not find anybody. And they're going to be working towards this retake right here. Hunter's Fury. Will it land? Oh, it's beautiful. It gets 1. Oh, he finds 2 with it, Yoshi. And he actually gets the damage. What the hell? He finds Tony Banks through that wall. Yoshi, what is this guy on right now?
Yoshi, he's not just the right of Mario, he is the hero of this scene, the 4K with the hero, Hunter's Fury.
Into the unknown.
But you gotta account for Atlast, man. These guys have been popping up. They've impressed everybody. They're one of the few teams that got a 3-0 in their qualification series. And look at that beautiful lineup right there. I didn't even know we had this feature now. This is a new feature.
You missed it, man. But, I mean, at least now we're kind of enjoying that. So, thanks, Riot, for...
Thank you, Rito.
Yeah, that was so sexy. Because at least if it did hit.
It's just stingers right now. A broken buy all throughout here. Quick dashes in, and 6 lands a beautiful headshot onto the lurker, Clyde T. And look at that. That's a crucial mistake. The spike has actually been dropped all the way towards mid right now. They'll be pushing on the back of it as well. Getting up close and personal towards that mid area. The Wind Orb will be there. Oh, and Dre gets a little outsmart onto Kaja, diving and dipping around that smoke. That Cypher trap, and long-range shot from Rafi. Makes short work of Dre right now, but this round is nowhere near done as Tony Banks gets that kill onto Yoshi, and it's all this hodgepodge, little bit of a mess here, simply because of that 1 kill with a spike towards mid.
Yeah, for sure. They probably did not know what to do in that mid area, but they're still able to kind of resuscitate themselves a little bit. Rafi will be able to use his Neural Theft, and everybody else from AEG here do have the weaponries to make this very difficult for Atlast to hold in the post plant. Now, door will be broken down, but they still do have Bri with his Cypher Cam to be able to get some information coming into this one. Now they're just going to dropping in, and that is just going to be the retake for AEG. That was pretty abysmal into the mid side play that Atlast Esports did, which ultimately just kind of...
there by Dre. And Dre has been doing good opening for his team right there. Nice tailwind to get through. Maybe to catch someone off guard. Now pushing towards heaven. Dre finds another. That's 2 kills. Maybe we'll find a third. No, it's going to be Kaja to deny with that Blade Storm. Has done enough. Going up high, but Yoshi's there to deny. And it's side dope, rather, to get that trade off. But it's going to be a 2v1 in the end. Tony Banks left standing. The Sovas have been important here, at least as Yoshi has. But Tony Banks, it's him to step up to the plate. This time will be spotted by the spy cam dart right there. Now, has to push him closer. Finds one, but the trade is good.
And Shidopis is going for that super slow peek out. He just wants to get that information, and maybe even a pick with this curveball coming out from him.
I like that he walked with that, actually. He might... Oh, but Tony Banks, though, gets an important kill onto Dre. Dre has been like this deadly entry fragger here for Atlast, and that's really a good sign. When your entry fragger knows what the hell he's doing, knows how to entry onto that site, it's really a sight to see right there. But he survives. Actually has a Blade Storm available because of that res, and oh no, this is awkward. Kaja gets up close right there, but oh, through the smoke, he finds Clyde D somehow, and that's another kill for them, 4v4. And it's going towards B right now as they try to take that site. A little bit of an updraft here, but they're going to all be spotted here by Tony Banks.
They know exactly where you are. Hunter's Fury activated. It's going to toll for the 2-man lineup. They do get for the 1-for-1 trade, and that is going to be the spike planted down. 3 versus 2 in this last round of the first half, as it seems like they're hunting them down, and Atlast Esports will not yield against this challenge that they have. And
that's an exciting team to watch. I mean, wow.
Oh, I like this. So there was a setup to try to maybe go for B, but they immediately run to short here. They don't make any noise anymore, so this will keep Atlast Esports guessing, but they should be prepared. But look at this. As they come out, there's going to be that big old Sage Wall to stop them in their tracks. It will get opened up just by a little bit here, and they will try to get that information. Now, I'm not sure where Clyde was actually, or not Clyde, but Bri was able to put his Cypher cages, but they got to be careful. Tim does get some information, and he still does have his slow orb if they do try to get this short control.
It's the first round here on the second half. Now, the pistol round, it's very crucial all the time. As you know, it may lead to 2 rounds in a row, if you guys do not know just yet, but look at how far back they're playing. They're playing retake A, basically. But nice flash coming through. Rotation coming in. Misses all around here, but the crossfire is now coming through. Tim runs out of bullets, trying to jump up, but Clyde is also right there to get that trade. And now it's a 3v3 situation here. Spike has yet to go down. They're not calling for the full rotation yet, but now they hear the spike. They do call for it. It's now a 3v3 as the paranoia comes down, slows them down for a little bit longer. Aldro now being deployed towards the site. They go. Now Clyde D does not spot the head just yet, but the paranoia will allow him to, tagging him away, and Clyde D gets a shot through the box. Headshot, nice 180 turnaround, and he gets his third. Now they know where the last one is, and that's going to be Dre to finish off the round. And that's 1 more for Atlast, and they take the lead here in the second half. Hot hands and the flame wall, and he's on an eco, so that's going to suck.
Oh, Kaja knowing immediately where the positioning of that camera is denies a little bit of the information for Atlast here, but they're not going to be fooled by that. They know that they have control on the side, and what was that from 6? The one taps with the Vandal.
Sexy tappy taps right there from 6. Makes it look easy. Just seeing and booping. That's all he did. He booped. Whack-a-mole right there. Lovely stuff. That's not the easiest angle to hit either. That's a headshot angle at a sort of off crosshair placement. But Tim looking to go battle Sage yet again. He has reds available. Now it's Tony Banks to get that kill onto Dre. So Atlast, their presence is attenuated a little bit, but they're not going to go down just yet. Tim knows how important Dre is and says, no, you're not done. We're coming back and trying to retake this site right here, and it's a 4v4. The playing field is leveled. Kaja will get that kill. That fadeaway shot onto Bri somehow. Now they're going to be getting closer again. Has the blade storm to the back right there. Kaja looking for more. Pulls it out. He's going to be doing a little bit of damage, but through the wall.
He does. As I feel like maybe, just maybe, they're more used to the regular head levels without being boosted by the Sage Wall.
Because no one does it anymore.
Exactly.
Right.
So they have to adjust to that, even if you know that it's gonna come. You're not as used to it. So I don't know. I'm just you know, throwing out maybe some reasonings why. But not only that, Tim is actually a really good fragger. He is one of the top fraggers for Atlast, I believe, during the group stage.
Yeah.
If it's not Yoshi, it's Tim. Or maybe Dre if he pops off with the operator, which he does, again, on this Ascent map.
And overall, it's just a good team right here. What we're seeing from Atlast, they're playing in sync. They're playing like they're reading each other's mind. It's like the chemistry of this team is beautiful to watch right now. So they're going towards A here, but Tony Banks will get that pick off onto Bry right now. Looking to level things out, but that's Tim. He finds a third kill this round. He's looking hot right now. Going onto the site, that's 4 kills for him before he goes down, and Yoshi finishes it off to bring us to match. Dre's going to go for that peek. If he gets a kill, sure, that's going to be good. But then right beside him, there's a couple more.
Nice.
That's the trade swing out, but it fails. Tim actually goes down. They expected it. That's another peek right there. Shy Dope finding 2.
I know exactly.
Really good to anticipate that set play by Atlast.
So we haven't seen any of those really tactical plays that we were talking about for Anbu Elite Gaming, but now they've just kind of gone to the motions of getting those really intense frags with their aim, and Shidope starts it off. This is going to be a great take for AEG, as there's no utility that Atlast can at least push out that's going to allow them to make anything happen here. But out of nowhere, Yoshi finds Kaja.
And he's going to get a little bit more damage in. No, he sidesteps right in time, but Yoshi has been deadly here. Tony Banks finding 1. It's a 1v2 right now. It's not looking quite possible because Yoshi goes down without a fight. Tony Banks takes him out, and that's going to be another round here.
Careful here, and they are using the time to their advantage. Ultimate will be used by Tony Banks, and will he be able to flush out anybody who is in the back of sight onto the B? It seems like no, and he even tags his own teammates, which definitely is not to what he wants to happen. That is 2 that he tagged, and with 40 seconds on the clock, time is ticking for AEG.
Yeah, they clearly look like they're struggling right here, and they're scratching their heads as to where to go. Op available, dashing through again, and it's going to be Dre who actually
30 seconds left.
Peeks that corner. He finds Shy Dope right now. Kaja looking to get through the back here. Sneaky push right now. Gets Clyde in rotation, but it's Dre. Now Kaja pulling out that Blade Storm. Has that spike, but the res now coming in, and that's an important one to find. It's a 3v3 retake, and they get the flanker. Not until he finds 1, and Bry actually gets that kill onto 6 now. 2v2 retake scenario here. It's all up to Bry. Will he find the close player? No.
They don't have that extra money. If they're going to be able to flush out the corner here on Dre, well, at least they know now that he got a Bucky in the close range. So they need to flash the corners here or use their utilities to kind of force him out from these close quarter combats, and they are. So they're going to use Shidope's ultimate immediately to counter him out, but that's not going to be enough, and the smoke is just perfect. But Kaja, once again, through the smoke, it's a deja vu. Let's get the beat.
Yeah, really good there to actually get that kill. Close and personal, but Yoshi pushing through the smoke. He finds 1 and makes it a little bit expensive at the least. They're not done just yet, but nice shot from Bry to land on the Kaja there. Rafi also takes down his counterpart, and they've made it expensive. They've gotten 2 kills in this eco round here with just the Sheriffs. They get spotted out by that Cypher cam. They'll be taken down. They spot both. Oh, nice wall bang right there to find Shy Dope. Sexy enough to find Tim. And Tony Banks has the angle, but they're just going to be spraying, and the wall bangs are so deadly.
Let's hear. I think they will have Dre on his blades, maybe? No. But they will be putting Tim on the operator.
And I like this contact play right here. They're rushing towards B. They just want to hit it. No hesitation right now. Dre hiding in the smoke. We'll let them through, but there's nobody else on site. And look at this clever play here. Dre playing around the smoke. Might get caught off here.
Spike planted.
Will actually get around all the way into B main, but will not spot 6, who was still waiting around that corner. Now, Tony Banks here. Brian, Tim actually get 1 kill each. Now through the wall, he spots some information right now, but Kaja is deadly with that operator, and Kaja finds everyone.
Happen anymore, especially now that they are on the weaker weapons, which, like we know now, is definitely not to what they want, and now they spot him out. This is going to be definitely not a good round, but 3 to 5. Oh, okay, Dre, I see you.
Yeah, and he's always been doing this, right? Now he actually runs all the way out. He finds that important pick to bring things back, but 6 also has a couple of ideas himself. Turns things back, and it is now a 2v3. 6, though. He's very low on HP. The defense is going to have to play very passive. Look at how they're doing things right now. From the shadows, we'll look for somebody in B. That's going to confuse them a little bit
30
more
seconds left.
as they actually go towards A. So the mind games right now coming from Anbu, making them think that they're going towards B, but they actually see no one. It's going to be A. Now the tailwind has been heard. Yoshi knows here. That's the shock dart to land squarely. Does actually do some damage, but not going to be doing that much as Yoshi waits for the reinforcement on this retake.
Revealing area.
That recon dart is a bit too early, to be honest, because there's nobody yet to kind of make the value out of that one. They will be able to flush out the 2v2. Okay, never mind. This is going to be a possible clutch here. Is it going to be the overtime for AEG? That is the question, as they do have the post plant, the crossfire. Yoshi gets a headshot. It's not done. It's not done. The recon dart's got to be canceled right now. The 1 versus 1s versus the Sovas and Yoshi with a deep breath and the calm mindset. He has enough time, and we are going to game 2 with Atlast winning. They plan to do, as they are going to be looking to go for that A. It's going to be the contact first, but Cypher will at least have that camera as well as the recon dart outside of Showers. Beautiful. Oh, not yet done, as Tim still gets the kill, and 6 misses everything, although he does soften up the rest of the Atlast roster. But this is still a full 5 for Atlast that somebody can get healed, and Tim decides to heal himself back up. Kaja will be spotted coming in from the backside, but once he breaks the wall, they will know that he will be coming from there. Shido does get the 1 onto Bry, and here they come from short. So it's going to be the post plant for AEG, or sorry, for Atlast.
And they're going to have to do well here if they want to break through these crossfires. Raffi finding 1. Yoshi in the smoke finds him in response, though. Tapping away with that right click, and he's not done just yet. He finds 1. Oh, that recon dart does not land, but it's fine. Dre bails him out, and it's the Yoshi Drake. Especially because you'll usually hear people on B long if you do that, if you do go towards B anyway. Rarely will you ever see anybody walk up into B just by straight up walking into it. So it's a good play right here, but 6 is not able to land it as Dre and Tim, they do the cleanup towards A, and that's pretty much the round in the bag. That's another anti-eco. We could be expecting a flawless round here.
Could definitely be a flawless round. Nobody got really heavily tagged, but it seems like Shido and Tony Banks will be able to spot out Dre as he was pushing through the spawn of AEG. This turns into a slightly more doable situation because they do now have, of course, Tony Banks' abilities. He will be able to spot out maybe a few here as Clyde coming in from the corner spots out with that tiny little pixel angle. Okay, did Tim really intentionally do that? That is fantastic. And now this is going to be only the 1 to remain, and that is going to be another clean round for Atlast, the 2-0.
Things work.
They're creating a nice little bait play there. So if you saw in the minimap, I believe it was Yoshi that used his owl drones to kind of bait that there might be some people coming outside of hookah, but immediately after like 10 or so seconds, they just rush in. There's going to be this nice little bounce around, and will that get a kill onto 1? No, not even going to be close enough, as that will allow Atlast to plant the spike, get the 5-man still rolling, and even position themselves for the post plant. Now, Shido will be using his ultimate to flush out U-Haul, but it's not going to be enough because everybody else is onto the short area, and they're coming outside of Showers. They got to be wary about this big little flank that Atlast are going to be starting to work with, but somebody has to start to defuse.
That's a nice kill to find right there towards short. They're not done. Oh, Raffi with a double. Has to peek out right there.
Though you do see Atlast just go in for the rotate, and they have been kind of doing this a lot more, making Anbu second guess where their opponents are, and this is perfect because they are forcing Anbu to use the smokes, and because Anbu have a brimstone compared to the Omen, they will be only locked to 3 smokes that they can use to retake and stop the push of opponents, which is not good when you're up against a team that forces you to keep using your abilities.
Yeah, and that's the spike down. It's retake after retake because, you know, spikes have been going down, like, I think every single round here.
Yeah.
And I don't imagine that it's a good sign for a team like AEG when they don't really have that much to get, you know, to keep that map control that they have. But Showstopper now coming in, looking to find 1, still hasn't had the opportunity. Not even going to do any damage, but Raffi checking that corner. He does get the 1 kill right there. Now he has to find a little bit more. There's 1 player left, and that's going to be Dre. What have you got right now? He finds almost the kill onto Kaja, shutting down that bathroom play. It's also huge. He gains them so much control towards that A site.
He's going to charge right in, and here we go. Oh, it's going to be the battle of the Hunter's Fury. Who will get the one up? It seems like it's going to be Tony Banks. He hunts the hunter, and the hunter becomes the hunted as Shido comes out, and Ultimate's being came out like a flurry. One left standing. It's going to be the 2 versus 1, 3 versus 1 actually. And is it going to be possible? Can Bry do it? He has the lineup. He has an opportunity, but it
be caught off guard here. He could come up huge if he gets spotted out here. Look at this amazing flank potential right now. He's worked all the way from B. See what he can find. Kaja finds one. Shido finds another. But from the back, Yoshi chimes in with 2. That's 3 kills from Yoshi. That's the flank we were talking about. Looking for the 4th. Recon bolt out. Doesn't matter. Yoshi yet again will clutch.
And he's just showing that, again, he is such a versatile player that even though he is on such a slower agent like this, it's still not going to matter. Kaja, the most unfortunate turn of events, he could not get through the flurry of bullets as well as his opponent there. Rafi almost taking the head of his...
So maybe it'll help them clear out B long, but they got to check this corner right here. Clyde D could get 1. No, he gets checked, and that was a golden opportunity for Clyde. But it's going to be 6 here, going for that defuse. Will they be able to find the last remaining player? Yoshi gets spotted out right here. He still has the recon. He still has the shock dart, but it's not going to matter in the end.
Here, or rather weaponry, as they are going to be playing with the double operator. Kaja's getting wallbang out of his own mind, but Kaja still connects onto Dre. They thought they're not going to be able to sneak their way onto mid.
That for later, but I do think that this is a very doable round for the side of Atlast right now. They're deciding to go towards A. Here comes the Hunter's Fury. It does make a nice connection. Can he find a kill? Yes, he does! Onto Tim! And that's beautifully placed right there.
30 seconds left.
Oh, and that's information gained with that beautiful... oh my god, the Showstopper also getting 1 more. Almost though, but just doesn't in the end. Paint Shell now coming out here, and it's a tough. It's yet to be seen.
Oh, this is going to be something. Dre's onto the corner, and immediately the rotation comes in, but 5 Peaks, or rather, Anbu Gaming know what was up. Dre is going to try to run away, but he was caught out in the open, and that was AEG waiting for that moment to actually come to fruition, and it does. It's going to be the 5-3 with Atlast all coming in from their own spawn. This might not be easy because Rafi comes out, spots out Tim, and only forces Atlast to deal with this coming only from 1 point of attack.
And that is a retake that is going to be very, very difficult here, especially after Yo's good fundamentals for Atlast. You lose map control towards mid, you lose a pick, maybe you try to go for a pick, maybe you try to get information towards showers. And it just goes to show that Atlast, they also have good fundamentals as a team.
We need to break that immediately. Uses the Cloudburst, but I believe the Cloudburst does get out-timed by the Pulse, and
30 seconds
3
left.
rotations. Is there going to be anybody onto the side to hold across? It's going to be Tim. Does he have the information there? He goes for the safe boost! That is what you want to see! Still though, site taken by AEG. This is not serious yet, but Atlast Tim is making it very difficult for AEG to play that postman. He still has the boost, but 3 bullets left in the chamber. Not going to work out, but the damage be done. They're coming out, and it's left to Tony Banks with a sliver of a hope and a dream with 45 HP onto the chamber. It's not going to work out anymore, as there's going to be Yoshi to come out 8-7, which gives a lot of information because of the audio cues that the weapons are popping off.
They did lose a lot of economy from that, and that's forced Clyde to just stay on that Bulldog and Dre is on... What? Okay, I thought that was Kaja for a second. I mean, Tim gets that kill instead. I thought it was Dre. And it's bringing us back right here. Dre keeps going, man, with these Blade Storms. He's finding one after the other. The Tim-Dre connection is real, holding strong. They even get the spike drop right now, and Dre upgrades. Currently, he picks up a Vandal. 6 is there to punish Tim, who gets a little bit too close for comfort. And the round's not over just yet. They still have a little bit left in the tank. Does some nice damage right there, but Dre and Bry, it completely secures this showers area. And that Cypher camera gives 6 a false sense of security to peek that angle. And that eventually gets the kill right there for them. Now, it's going to be a little bit more tough as they try to go towards A because they know that there is an op there. On the other side, there is still an op, however, in the form of Dre, but they're rotating now. It's a 3-man hold towards A. That's going to be the ultimate, the orbital strike coming in, but I don't think it's going to land onto anyone.
And they're just going to charge right in. Kaja's already in the forefront, but he can't push any further because there's no more smokes for him to try to play around with. So they're just going to have to be
Spike
okay with
planted.
this one. Rafi does get a kill perfectly coming outside of short. So now AEG do have some map control to work with. And what's perfect about this is that Tony Banks has his own ultimate. It's going to be risky. Rafi, finds Yoshi. Say goodnight, sweet prince. And here comes Five Peaks with a fury as they claim the post plant, and they will deny Atlas as much as Atlas tries to do. Where's the ace? That's going to be Rafi with the 5K.
Wow.
Their agents, more specifically.
If you can really use Raze at a high level, I think there's very few agents, I think, that can match a high-level Raze. I'd say Sova. Sova, probably a high-level Sova. Nothing comes close to it. Just as we say that, look at this. Dre, he gets checked in the corner. And this desperate buy of a round here from Atlast is coming to a close, I think. I don't imagine there's going to be much in the tank for them because they only have 2 Sheriffs. And they do have a Vandal. I'm just going to make short work of Clyde. Tries to go for another attack here. Yoshi up above.
One enemy remaining.
He goes down through that smoke, and that's pretty much the round done and dusted here, Asurai. It's looking like it's going to be another Prime Gaming flawless round here. Could be.
Tim, maybe he'll change their...
Nope.
No.
At all. 4-man stack towards B.
Oh.
It's a beautiful read here by Dre. He gets a pick off. Sorry, 3-man stack, excuse me, towards B. And they're going to be playing 2 showers. I really like this. So they're going to be leaving that area towards mid open because they can fight from showers anyway. I absolutely love it.
It splits the A in half, and because there's no Sage on the side of AEG, if they try to plant
There's
the
no
spike,
wall.
exactly, you can get wall
Spike
bang or
planted.
smoke bang? I don't know what the terminology, but you can get shot through the smoke. In any case, though, they still will be successful, and Dre almost catches his opponent, but Kaja is way too quick on that trigger, so sit down, Dre. Here comes the true opper.
Smoke's now coming out to help them maybe, but the paranoia will actually be working against them. Not in their favor right here. Trying to spray through that smoke. It's Tim who actually prevails here. Atlast. Oh, the collateral right there. Kaja finding his 3rd kill. Yoshi to bail them out. Will it be the case? They've half the spike right there though. And Yoshi, he gets a 3rd kill yet again. It's all this heroic, Herculean, beautiful efforts by the side of Atlast Esports.
You know, getting more comfortable on U-Haul as well as, you know, the rest of short.
In terms of like, 14 seconds left though.
Oh!
Before we get to that, and yeah, that's the problem
10
with having a
seconds left.
Cypher still around until the last, last few seconds of the half right there. You're just gonna get mowed down,
One enemy
and this is a perfect hold. It's absolutely beautiful. This should be flawless right here. I don't imagine there's 1 kill right there. It's traded up really quickly, and that should definitely be the round here. Match point for Atlast as the offensive side. That's why it's so good to hold bathrooms.
Oh, they know that Tim's right there. Oh no, Tim!
Oh no.
The utilities! The one time that he played on top of the ice box, or sorry, the Sage Wall, the one time, and he got bombarded.
Well, and they're waiting for it right now. They're waiting for somebody to boost up above it, but no one's coming. Tim is down for the count. Not gonna be fooled twice here. Tony Banks gonna be able to get that spike down. Luka presence is still under their control, though. It's 3 players coming from CTU Hall area, and that's even the from the shadows coming out right there for them too. Kaja gonna line up 1. 6 is there for the refrag onto Yoshi.
I know
And this is a very good chance to take us to 12-11 right now. Rafi here. Dre in the corner. 1 last player left, and that's going to be Dre. He's going to be dropping very, very low. He manages to hit a nice shot right there. No more bullets. Has to reload. Brings out the classic. Looks for a Vandal. He's going to be pushing closer onto the site. Destroys the Cypher wall. Cypher camera, but he doesn't have any information, and time is ticking away. This should be a round for AEG right now. He goes for the blind spray. He runs out of time. He holds on to 1, and 1 goes down with him. And at the end, it's still another round here for Anbu Elite.
The Wardell playstyle, where he likes to go for these angles. Could have gotten the collateral, but at least he got the 1. Is there going to be another? Can he go for the flick? It's not going to happen. Kaja shuts him down. Rafi uses the ultimate to claim the site, and this will be AEG taking the A. 30 seconds left, but they have not yet planted down the spike. It's still
30 seconds left.
but they are clearing it, and this is leaving Atlas to try to cleared him out as well, and it's working. Okay, Atlast, Yoshi, and Bri with the connections. But let's see if this spike can make something happen. He runs away! Shock dart! My god, Yoshi! He just hits those! He gets another one! And the 2 versus 1! Shido! He's gonna be coming for the big
10
flanks.
seconds left.
He has to go 10 seconds on the clock. No way! Shido, what are you doing? Yoshi comes for the flank behind. He doesn't find him, but that is going to be Yoshi with the 3K freaking clutch, and that is gonna be 13-11. Atlast get the 2-0
Again!
again.
It's Yoshi again!
Defenders win.
What?